Sadly, these are two different people. You are looking at Alex Volkanovski, and the person here is Alex Volkanovski. Sounds weird right now, but it will make sense after this video. The first Volkanovski was at the peak of his career, absolutely shutting down Max Holloway in their third bout and running out of contenders in the featherweight division. Alex pioneered the recent modern wave of cross-division endeavors with how little featherweights are left to fight him. Everything was coming in. There was only one thing left to solidify his status as the GOAT, being a featherweight and lightweight champion in 2023. Physically speaking, Volk did not lose that fight. He felt like the biggest achievement in the modern age of UFC just slipped through his fingers. What it did to his mental health was a different story.
Literally drank every day. And then I just had to snap myself out of it. I thought this was a fight, this was it. Main purpose in life is obviously right now, is obviously my family, my fighting, and when I'm not, I care. Now I just feel stupid.
But let's run back to mid-2023 before the second Islam fight where he defended his featherweight bout against Yair. Rewatching the fight, he was better than the interim champion in every aspect. He adjusted well at the finish where he baited the lead low kick to make Yair pull out a combination, just to check hook him in the middle of it. In Volk's eyes during that time, it really felt like he just didn't do enough for that first fight against Islam. You can only imagine how frustrating it is to nearly be there, especially for the kind of sport we're in. Although it was stressful in his career, saying he was binge drinking and couldn't spend time with his family properly, nothing really changed in his career in retrospect. He was addicted to alcohol while still being the featherweight champion, while still being the #1 pound-for-pound fighter, and while still being loved by the community. So if this current situation was stressful for Volk, then this was his despair arc.
You took the fight, now take the L and carry on, mate. If you would have won, I guarantee we wouldn't hear this. Wasn't he saying he is ready and that he will make it look easy and all that kind of stuff? Alex Excusanovsky, you lost twice, little boy. Move on. Bro said he wasn't gonna make any excuses, and since that fight he'd been crying. Short notice, depressed, drinking every night. Next he's gonna say he's too short. Volk is featherweight GOAT, but need Ilia to KO Volk. Time for a new era.
What the hell? This obviously made Volk even more depressed, to the point he needed to speak up about his mental health. Having brain damage as a career and tanking hate comments bigger than ever, he was in no state of mind to think rationally. He knew one way to beat this pain. The only way he knows. He needs to fight. He needs to break through his limits, just like his run for the title, and prove everyone wrong again that he's the great. He's gonna train so hard that he will become double champ and stay the best in the game. There is a famous Japanese proverb, Isogaba Maware. Literally translates to haste makes waste. It's an old saying, and excuse the basic bitch analogy, but it applies too well right now. During the Muromachi period, the warriors traveling up to Kyoto would use the secure bridge to cross Lake Biwa, although it took much longer. Compared to a boat, where it will be faster, but the strong winds from neighboring mountains will cause them to crash and left stranded in the middle of the lake. So applying that to the modern age, if you are in a hurry to get somewhere or get something done, don't try taking a shortcut. Take the time to do it right the first time and you'll get it done faster than if you try to cut corners. If you rush to get something done, you will end up screwing it up and having to do it all over again. When you're in a hurry, rather than taking a dangerous shortcut, take the longer but safer route will eventually get you to your destination. Taking the dangerous shortcut, you might not. Volk took no mental breaks. He wanted the next best thing and recover his image quickly. Drunk on that, it reflected slightly in his new fighting style. It was just 1 year ago. Exactly 1 year ago, we didn't know what's next for Volkanovski, and he was the undisputed pound-for-pound #1 fighter. So who knows what 2025 is going to look like for our ex-featherweight champion.